You get it? Whoopsie. Let me scoot over. Or actually, yeah. Actually,
It's easier for her to see in the middle, I think.
oh no, definitely you in the middle. But Nate,
Where's Nate? Can you
He's
find
finished.
I'm gonna-
Yeah, he just said head out.
It's a good deal in this car because there's no hump.
Yeah, it's
that's
nice.
right. It's not like you get stuck in it. I'm not. No, I'm putting it away. Put it away.
She's hiding from the camera.
I love it, Matthew. I'm an 8-year-old girl. Of course I'm camera shy.
I think you're going to want this video because the experience will be
Oh,
sort of shocking
that's
to
gonna
you, and you'll be
video.
able to look at yourself having that experience and remember it.
Oh, look at now Nate's coming around this side. I got bumped.
Yeah, the windows are impossible to see in.
Scoochie, kid.
Get your seatbelt on too.
Yeah, wait a minute. So here's yours. So yours goes over to
Wait.
that side and
Actually,
hooks
can't see
in
my
next to
seatbelt.
your dad's.
Yours is,
I think
Yeah,
it's blocked
it's over
behind
to
the
the
seat.
right.
I gotta
you
drop
reach
it.
down
I
by your
just
hip,
took it
you'll be able
off.
to find it.
That's it. You got it, girl? Alright. There you go. Neat, neat. Okay. I like
See that?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's cool. It's funny, I was looking at, what is this? Is this like a
Creek,
walking
probably.
fast? Oh, creek. Yeah, that would make sense.
Use
yeah.
your head. This is a nice car, not our piece of shit.
I think it's going to get confused here. Not going to make it.
Whoa.
So parking lots are still
Pretty iffy.
very iffy.
Oh,
For
boy,
these.
look at it. It's like, oh.
And watch the big potholes coming out of here so it doesn't clog
I
up.
might overtake it.
Yeah. I'm so confused.
I don't think it's gonna.
There's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath pothole out here.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill Cosby had a whole skit about like a couple of guys riding along in Cadillac and bloop.
Come on. Doesn't want to engage. I get it out on the road and have it engage.
There's one more bear, Felicity. So I think that's 7.
Oh, cute one, too.
So this is what the car sees
You're right.
and what it's intending to do.
Uh-huh.
Here, let's see if you can see any.
I think I saw one at the ambulance shop, right?
Like there's just
This is what the car sees and what
The car's
it's planning
driving
to
right
do.
now.
Yeah.
Ted's not driving. Oh, that's wild. It's like a video game. You can turn it around.
Comes the red light.
Oh,
There's
it's
another one.
confused.
So what's with bears, that motif?
Doesn't know where the center lane is.
No, nobody does.
This is it's a little bit of an odd intersection right here.
It's like a 2-lane without any lines on it.
Well, let's see what it does. It'll probably get back in the.
Yeah, I
Looks
would
like it
imagine
sees
will.
it again. There we go.
Ah!
Big pothole.
Oh, why is it turning? Are we going
It
to
says
Kennard?
it's going. Yeah.
Oh, it's taking us to Kennard, I see.
Oh, I don't think Rachel wants to go to Kennard.
Oh.
I think we're gonna get dropped off, but if that's okay.
Sure.
There's a couple of cut throughs, so it'll run us through a cut through. What's that? No. Well, I guess you could call and ask, but.
Well, Lauren said she could hang out today, I think.
Oh, did she? Well,
But-
if that's the case, we could probably.
But
drop
Mia
her.
would have had to clean her room, so still undecided, undetermined.
Do you,
I gotta get my phone on the charger. It died last night.
so that's weird. Because that wasn't a four-way stop, but
Yeah,
it treated
yeah.
it like a four-way stop.
Uh-huh.
There was a car coming, but after the car,
Yeah.
it I guess it's watching for intersecting behavior too.
Yeah.
Well, they put that building right to the edge.
They did, yes.
Yeah, right.
So it creeps till it can see,
Mm-hmm.
and then it accelerates through.
This is
So,
a really weird intersection right here, so we'll see what it does.
Oh,
Yeah,
Because this
awesome.
is not an official intersection at
Oh,
all.
right. This is more like
So does it wants to go across there?
Yes, right
Yeah.
there. It's
So
gonna be a little tough, yeah.
So we usually pull way straight forward up like it's doing.
Ah,
Oh,
stop!
Ted, did it stop or did
no,
you?
I did.
It's not perfect.
You're clear here.
Ted's helping train it by hitting the button.
Well, so there are like 6,000 of us with this thing,
Yeah.
and it is training. So
Crazy.
is it this street?
This
Yep.
one, yeah.
So look at how it did that. That's sort of sloppy too.
Yeah.
The newer version, I think, doesn't do those farmer turns. It does more of a
Okay.
to the intersection and then turn.
Oh, there's our dogs. How'd they get out?
Oh, Ken's got to be inside. with it.
Okay. All right, cool. Surprise
All
on a
right,
Sunday.
you have biscuits and gravy at your feet, Rachel.
Okay.
And then
It's the
I
button.
can remember. There we go.
Oh, yours is on the other side.
Hello, bud. You're definitely not getting in. They're stupid. They would be chewing the car. Chewing the leather seats. They've already broken one of the seatbelts.
Is that right? Oh my goodness. All right, you guys. See you in
See
a
you,
minute.
kiddo.
well, I'm getting back in.
See you guys.
Send, stuff. Okay.
You don't have to do this if you have a pile of shit to do.
Well, I slept like shit. I have permission to go, so I'm gonna go.
Okay. She coming? You're coming with us?
Did you get what Mama wanted out of there, kiddo? Wait, I don't know if Lauren is okay with you staying over there today. All right, let me call Lauren. Hey, Lauren. Hey there. How are you?
Hey, good. How are you guys?
Good. Hey, did Mia end up cleaning her room?
She's still working on it.
This is insane. And just for the nerds out there
It's
who
not
are
been
curious, there is actually
completed yet.
So Felicity probably can't come over yet.
So, we're about to go to Walmart to get them a little Valentine's Day gift. Because my mama's here.
Okay. All right.
I'm always trying to keep an eye on them. Always waiting.
The dogs. You look at the dogs. I'm sorry. We're sitting in my business partner's Tesla, and he just made the horn go la cucaracha. The dogs both tilted their heads because they'd never heard it before. So that was funny. All right. I will let Felicity know no dice for today.
Okay, yeah. If she gets it done early, I'll let you guys know.
Well, this is kind of our shot right now. So, because we're gonna come back, we're gonna be here.
She didn't clean it yet.
Yeah, Mia didn't finish her room yet, so you can't go over. I know.
See you in a little bit.
We'll see you in a bit.
See you, puppy.
All right, bye, Lauren.
Nice truck, Kenny.
Big brand new diesel.
That's a beauty. I meant to say that when we saw him earlier. But
You know, it's just gonna have to dust a couple of big diesels like that with the Cybertruck,
Yeah, right.
and they're going to be like, I want that.
Never mind.
No, but that's nice.
So
I just wanna
that's
say nice.
also like way too early to be calling that a stop.
Yeah, that's that would get you a ticket right there.
Mm-hmm. Is it going to do that same thing again? Because this is really bizarre behavior. This car has a very old version,
Oh, does it? Okay.
which is kind of a drag because there's supposedly cool things that.
Well, that's fine. You can just Yui right up here. And then it hammered it, man. Slowing down would have been good right there. That was it. You can actually just turn it to Tractor Supply, and it connects in the back. What is it doing?
It's very confused.
Oh man.
Okay. Never mind.
So it's this one, and then the third one.
Third one?
Yeah, right before the mailbox.
Right here.
Yep. And then this cuts back.
Okay.
I presume it'll do better on the road, but you'll want to watch it because this road is pretty intense. Oh, sorry, you'll just go up there, and over there you have to wind around the building.
So, recycle.
This used to be a Walmart.
Oh.
And then they moved the Walmart up the road, and they did a super Walmart.
Okay. It's amazing they're able to do things like that.
Isn't it? Well, I don't think they own the building pretty often. They lease them. So they just leave somebody high and dry. So somebody's got to be losing money on this joint. At least they have Tractor Supply.
Right. So, but yeah, so you would want to try and make sure to get your capital back during the period of the lease.
Yep.
So you have very low.
Yeah, at least if you own the building, whatever you get is profit left.
It says it wants. What the?
It should be going left here.
I'm not going to turn it on until we get on the road.
So this is the road for most of it.
Okay.
Turn off. And if you don't mind, I'll stop by and pay the boys.
Sure.
So you get kind of a basic view. So Gatewood goes out, like the main road goes like this, and Gatewood does this. So you can get at it from either Fayetteville or Oak Hill. Yeah, keep a close eye on this thing because it's pretty low tolerance for failure here. I'll show you up here one of the telephone poles that somebody clocked and took out the power. 6 times the power has been out for more than an hour. And, 4 of them were telephone pole hits. 2 of them were trees.
40 seems to be fast for this road.
Yep.
It's a fast speed limit.
Yeah, 40 is about as fast as you want to go. 35. And then there's a couple of straights you get up to 45, but yeah. But some of the locals cook on here. But it opens up in a little while. It's not quite so residential.
Okay.
Another half a mile or so, and everybody gets further away.
It's very pretty with all the white, isn't it?
Yeah. Which is good because, I mean, this time of year is usually
It's
kind
like
of
really grim. Yeah. Brown.
It's grayer than it usually is. It's sunny really often here. I was talking to Ben Reed the other day. He's finally getting back to work at ZOA. And I just sat on the front porch. Look at this right here. Somebody clocked that sucker.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's another one up here that they hit too. And then last summer, next to Tractor Supply, somebody clocked one. And apparently that's our line. Killed the power. Well, it's doing all right. It has.
I don't know what was up with that. I think all the stuff on the roads might get it confused.
Yeah, it just doesn't know what's going on. Well, let's see. We kind of lose the yellow line right here. What's it going to do?
It, you know, but if you look at that video with me in the snow,
There's
can't.
No line
there
at
are no
all.
lines.
Yeah. So it still figures it out.
So it's 37, but it was going 25. So it understands, like, mean, and 25 is not an unreasonable speed. It was comfortable.
Yeah, no, that's...
It will go through some of these a little bit fast and a little bit uncomfortable. I think the newer version has a bunch of better stuff.
How can you get it to upgrade?
You know, they send upgrades sort of with willy-nilly, and I'm not really sure.
So you can't request the upgrade?
You don't get a request. It's sort of rolling upgrades to the fleet, which makes sense, because that way that if they make a mistake,
yeah, they can pull it back.
It's a very small pullback instead of the whole thing. And, and usually somebody uncovers like a bug.
Mm-hmm.
One of the beta testers will uncover a bug, and they'll be like, "Oh, okay, that's really pretty." Look at that.
Yeah,
Wow.
we'll go out the other way.
So what's a house like that cost?
150, if that.
Wow.
Maybe 120.
Including that yard.
Depending on how many acres.
So
it's not expensive. It's like $5,000 an acre.
So it felt a little fast on that corner,
Yeah.
but it felt okay on this corner.
Yeah.
How much an acre? 5?
5-ish. Between 3 and 6, depending where you are.
So these are like 100 to 250.
Yep.
All these houses.
Yep. Some might even be under 100.
Wow.
West Virginia has the lowest housing prices in the country. Ohio is second. Guess which 2 states we have
Yeah,
houses
right.
in.
Right, but from a tax perspective, the taxes here are way lower, right?
Yep. Yeah, the taxes on the Ohio house are $1,500 a year.
The way it modulates is
A little bit odd.
a little odd, yeah. And that guy cut the corner.
Yeah. Well, at least it slowed down and moved over. People cut the corner all the time. So
Yeah. I don't know why it's saying that.
it freaked out.
Huh. There's no reason.
So when you hit that, it records
So
it, sends it to Tesla.
hang on a second. I want to. Okay, so I might not. Well, I'll be careful.
Yeah, be gentle here.
Well, I just want to know whether because
How
I've
much
been trying to.
traction you
Usually, I will intervene more than like when I'm showing somebody the thing. And again, there it's like going really freaking fast. So reducing to 35 and the 40 helps
You
avoid
do that with the wheel?
with the scroll wheel. I'd like it to be somehow easier.
This is a snug corner right here.
Okay.
This is the tightest one.
I'm gonna just take it out.
It's the hardest corner on this.
Because the other thing is, I think in a future update, it's going to, when it senses a little wheel slippage, it's going to switch to a different mode.
Yeah. Go to low traction mode or
But
something.
like,
But switching modes when it's slipping though, it's probably too late.
well, so
Like
one of
this
the
here.
things that has already been released, which Bjorn uncovered because he's got data that goes and monitors all the systems.
Okay.
Is there's a snow mode now, which is a thing I've really wanted for a long time.
Yeah.
Because
It's very different driving in snow. Doable.
well, these cars tend to be rear-wheel drives unless you put, you really put it to it. Like, head back, Lizzie. I mean, this car is
It's crazy fast.
really fast, even with a cold battery.
Yeah.
So, So it's good that it doesn't behave that way in the snow.
Yes.
It's probably good to accelerate on the faster side so that you get up and with traffic.
Yep. That's always
But in
fine,
this
have it.
stuff, if there's
real easy.
yeah. So what Bjorn uncovered is it goes to snow mode when it senses slippage, and it'll stay there for a while.
Okay.
So, which is basically instead of 100-0 bias, It's more like a 50-50 bias.
Okay. Well,
Which
a
is
lot more
one of the
stable.
reasons I wanted track mode, is so that you could adjust the bias in that
Did you
weather.
You got track mode on this? Well, the
No,
performance
it's-
comes with it, or is it extra?
He said he's going to give it to us eventually, but it's not. Track mode only exists on the Model 3 and I guess the Plaid.
The Plaid.
So
Yeah, being able to play with bias is nice. The STI Subaru, you can adjust bias.
oh really?
Not the Rex, but the STI you can.
So you
Or
could
you could anyway. Maybe it's different now.
for drifting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a thing that, like in the snow, to be able to have a little bit extra on the front
It's really nice.
for pulling.
Yeah.
What is it, oversteer versus understeer kind of a situation? It can correct understeer and give you more oversteer.
Well, it doesn't really correct anything because well, so I don't know what that was. I'm thinking about my older one, which was an 06.
Did you see what I just did? I turned it on, then I hit this number, and so it gave it.
Oh, that was a mess.
It changed it from 45 to 28.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's
these
the trick.
roads here, like you don't really run that high over the speed limit.
Right.
A few spots you touch 50, but not much. So we're going to turn right after this building here.
Okay.
How's she going to do?
We'll see.
What's that?
Equestrian adventures.
And you don't want to go
So
too
you see what
fast down
happened?
this here.
See, it reset it
Oh, yeah.
because it switched, and so that ends up being like
Problematic.
you can't use it because you have to be so on the ball. You have to do this every time
Yeah.
that anything changes, or suddenly you find yourself going.
Yeah. What's going on?
I mean, I don't want to be going 45 in this.
No, this road here is, you got to pay attention. I love this though. So this
Yeah,
to me
it's
feels
a
like a
beautiful
magical
road.
passageway. So it's only wide enough for the road. You know, you can't hardly put any houses anywhere here.
Yeah, and if you screw up, you're off in that gully.
Yeah. Yeah. You do not want to wreck your vehicle on this road. It's a mile-long passage, and this takes you into Kennard. And then Brooklyn is past Kennard. And I think I told you, but Brooklyn was renamed to Brooklyn.
What's up there?
That was going to be a housing development, and it ended up falling apart.
Just not enough demand.
I forget what the whole story is. They had a good chunk of them sold, and a lot of people lost the money.
Oh, ouch.
So, like, that is tied up there. I don't know when it will get built, but honestly, the Frommers and one of the other ones, like Lonely Planet, both named New River Gorge National Park as the number 3 destination in the country.
Okay.
So we're going to
Wow.
get swarmed next year.
Wow. That's
This
amazing.
year now, but this season, we're going to get hammered. And that's fine. Like, it's a little bit freaky hearing about how many Airbnbs are going in, but you know, a typical hotel has 100 doors at least, and there are about 100 Airbnbs between Oak Hill and Fayetteville now. So it's just a hotel's worth. You know, it's more
Right.
than that, but like not a
Right.
whole lot more. So there's a lot of capacity to grow still. I'm sure we'll pick up a few more hotels.
So who are the people that come? Is it for rafting, hiking, biking?
It is all over the map.
Okay. So you need to figure out a place for people to secure store kayaks,
Yep.
bicycles,
Yep.
possibly have bicycle charging, which is just a plug,
Yeah. Now they can figure that out on the back porch.
right?
So we're going to go left over the bridge. So this is Kennard here. So this was a company town for one of the mines.
Oh my gosh.
So these are company houses here.
And these are like 40 grand.
Yeah, if they pop up, which they don't hardly. It might be more than 40, maybe 60 or something, but not that much.
When you say if they pop up.
They don't. We haven't seen many come up for sale here. I think there's been 2 houses for sale.
Huh. And why do you think that is?
People that are here have lived here forever. Like they're 2nd, 3rd, 4th generation.
Okay.
And even if they move out, they oftentimes come back later. So like some people are like, yeah, well, I live somewhere else, and then house came up for rent here. A lot of these are rentals too, so those don't tend to turn quite as fast. There's this house with the fence up here on the left was up for sale. This is the old store. So this is Gary, the guy who's he was trying to sell us one of the houses back there. We're like, this is worth like 10 grand.
Oh, okay.
This is his place.
That's
that
big.
little bit that sticks out, he's got about 1,000 square foot that he converted to a place to live.
Okay.
But he's he's the only one that nobody likes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I talked to Shannon just down the road from us, and it was like,
Count
yeah,
your
everybody
fingers.
here kind of gets along. There's just one asshole. And I'm like, Gary? Yep.
Oh,
Thought so.
that's too bad.
Nobody likes him. So single wide up there. Rachel wants to get her hand on that plot because that's the right back there was a turnoff to go down to the put in.
Oh.
So, and you'll see how far
Okay.
it is. Like when we went rafting, we had the bus driver drop Felicity and Rachel off here, and they walked home. And then I went back to the rafting place and got the car.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's no signal here at all. So
Okay, so we won't get to see it for a while.
yeah. And actually, what we can just run a loop first, and then I'll pay up the boys.
Okay.
Stop at Clifford's house. Get out. I have a little bit of cash.
Look at how neat that is.
Yeah, this is Canyon Ranch. It's for sale right now. I think 600 grand.
Oh.
It's like 250 acres.
250 acres.
Yeah, it goes to like the other side of here. Like it's a big spot. So somebody could totally do a housing development there. We'll see what happens.
And what's this?
This is Jackie Pittman's house. Ken is his older brother.
Oh, okay.
So Jackie built this himself. He's another retired coal miner.
Uh-huh.
And he's also a pastor.
Oh, he's got a float boat, fishing float boat.
Oh yeah.
So is he a fishing guide?
I have no idea. Wouldn't surprise it. Everybody here is into everything.
Okay. And then there's a little road on the other side there.
Yes. It's very little.
Driveway.